This replay was sent in by White or Grid Mold here. Champ player said him and his teammate played this game and actually watched it back and saw a lot of dumb stuff they did. So wanted my opinion on some things that maybe they can help with. Very nervous spammer. Very nervous spammer. Love this. So good touch off the wall. Great flip. And then, oh man, we're starting off juicy with that air dribble. Honestly, picture perfect, guys. Like, this is what you want your kickoffs to look like. Ball gets pushed to the side. We cheat just perfectly. Get off to the side here. Get that full boost pad again. And then the early flip to actually get back to the spot quickly. Play it over both defenders. Very, very nice. Picture perfect, honestly. Good kickoff, too. A little squirrely on the end. But no, overall, very good kickoff. A lot more speed. Alright. Got an early challenge. We tried an early challenge again. You know, it works out, though. Because, I mean, we're here. We can make a play. So, I mean, we should try to make it. Gives Gum time to try to dribble this ball. And then you rotate out at an appropriate time. So, I think that sequence is really good. Go off the wall. Play it to the side. So now, I think we kind of cut our teammate off here. So, Gum is currently over on this left side. We shouldn't encroach onto Gum as much. We should probably let Gum be able to go for this. It works out because one of you does go. So that's most important. Somebody has to go as first man. But now we're both, you get this ball to the side. You both are trying to get boost. Gum is clearly not going for this ball. So now nobody's touching it. It's in the middle of the field. So, I mean, I think there could have been a better play there by one of us being more patient and sitting in net and attacking after the fact instead of rushing upfield. Because, I mean, that demo is nice, but, I mean, they still had a shot on net. Now, Grid Mold here has no boost and has to deal with an attacker. So, ultimately, it does relieve all the pressure, but, I mean, we're still on defense. So, tough break. Good challenge. Now let's see. Let's get wide to see what happens. Get a little too wide. We could probably be at the midfield more. But yeah, now this is the time where we want to be back. Gum does a great job. Rotate back around. Just let Grid go for this. Plays it off to the side. Gum plays it up. Good touch. This is kind of one of those situations where it's okay to stay upfield for the most part. We'll vibe, hang out upfield. The ball comes to us. Let's take a touch. Was it the best touch? No. Did it really put our teammate in a better spot? Kinda. Like, it doesn't do much for the most part. We're still in the same position. Good play off the back wall. Back wall play so far has been very, very nice, though. So that has been nice to see. Tried for the demo, didn't get it. Gotta get back net quickly, though. Good cutoff. Got demoed, unfortunately. That is unfortunate. So not much to say at the moment of anything big that could be fixed. Oh, this is something. I don't want to be so close to this play right now. Realistically, there's not a lot of good things that we can do by being super close. Gum is going to have to take some time to either get this ball up the wall and hit it off the back wall, or possibly pass it back to us. I think I'd be more afraid of the pass back. I don't want to fully commit to this and then Gum back pass and then play it past me. I'd be very worried about that. I know we want this boost, which I think this boost is good to get. But then maybe we just slow play it a little bit. Kind of wait and see what happens. Because I just kind of unclear what's going to happen here. Got in a little too deep. Thankfully, Gum has a nice challenge. But now we're retreating instead of being in a spot where maybe we could pressure this. So, we get there a little late. Kind of have to respect them. The shadow defense is good, though. Just play back. Eventually, Gum's able to go for it. Just funnel it perfectly to him. So here we go. So I like the idea of this demo. Because, I mean, this demo would be nice, but, like, realistically, with the way this ball is bouncing, it's just too slow. The ball's never going to get into a spot where this demo, I feel like, is actually going to have enough weight to it. Because you get the demo, but then they play it away. Oh, I see. Okay, so he does rotate around. This does kind of make up for it. That's a good... now that I see scores off it, it's probably not the play I would go for. It seems you guys have a nice balance going on right now with demos. Like, you are obviously partied up, so you can communicate this out. And from a solo queue mindset, I probably wouldn't demo this aggressively. But, I mean, you did a good job taking a touch, and you bailed right away. So, I mean, it's fine. It's risky, I should say. It is a risky play, for sure. Does it mean it doesn't work? No, it does work. But yeah, it could be more risky. Do we have fake kickoff, possibly? Oh, we missed the boost. That is unfortunate. And then we whiff. Yeah, I mean, you missed the boost. Well, there's not much more you could say about that. You probably would have had it if you didn't miss that. Kickoff was a little wonky. It's not actually going as fast as it should be with how you're flipping. I'm not sure if it's just like you're not... I think you're flipping too soon almost. I think you're doing it too soon. I think you need to drive slightly forward a little bit, actually. Oh, this is the goal. I think you need to drive, like, just forward, just for, like, half a second, and then do that flipping sequence. And I think you'd be better off. I think you're trying to flip right away, and you're actually not driving forward. You're just kind of spinning and flipping in spot. You're not getting there fast as you could be. Alright, good 50. Got to the corner nicely. Oh, that's just unfortunate. It's a really nice pass. So let's kind of go back, see if we can see anything. So, I mean, we get the good 50. We do leave ball cam to go look at this. We come back. And, I mean, realistically, at the end of the day, like, I would have went for that boost, too. Like, it's just there wasn't enough time after your 50 and for when your teammate to go to kill enough time to get back. So sometimes that's going to happen. Okay, we have a good touch. Oh, can we score? Oh, too high. Unfortunate, and the rebound is tough too. So Gum's going. We're going to back off, which is probably the smart play. And now we'd be aggressive. We saw someone go. Yes, beautiful. Good 50th in the middle. Good. I mean, yes, you got to take the L here. You do have to back off and unfortunately take the shot. A little too slow, I think. I think we got to assume somebody's challenging us here. Yeah, we got to assume somebody's challenging us there. Just take a little too much time. Also, you stole that boost from Gum. That was rude. So rude. When we're rotating here, let's rotate. Can't see your car very well, but you know, we need to rotate like this and go around. Going this way, it just leads to too many times where this ball's going to come around the corner on us like this, and we're just not going to get there in time. So, I mean, yeah, a little rude that we took that boost. But, you know, we find a way there. It works out for this time. But, like, yeah, in general, we want to take that wide rotation back post and go for push our momentum forward like that. If they're snappy like they were before, they're going to get that quick goal that we saw where they just blasted it to the middle of the field. Right? Just like how they scored their last goal. Good patience in the corner. There's nothing threatening at the moment. Our teammate is back. I don't love this challenge, because realistically, what are we gaining from it? Like, you're never actually going to get to this ball, so maybe just playing more of the midfield and a little slower, since this ball was boomered so far, and just waiting to see what Pelican Boy does would be better. You do get a nice, I mean, you do get a nice 50. It's just a very high risk, you know. Just like this touch, like, you know, it does good to kill time. You know, you also waste all your boosts, and then we end up rotating hard, you know. I like this touch because it does disrupt the blue side here. And I'm okay with you getting this boost, but drive through this boost. Let's actually go back a frame. You know, I like the challenge. Your teammate calmed. Okay, that's funny. That's really funny. But no, it's a good touch. It is. It's a good touch. But like, on this moment here, let's get this boost, and then let's rotate wide towards this back post. Because realistically, the path of this ball is coming this way and like this. If we keep flipping this way, you know, we're leaving a big gap in our net because of that. It's going to be a lot of, you know, pushing the ball far. They're going to be probably there ready to go and attack that. Whereas if we just take this boost and we actually just rotate back post, we'll be able to cut off a lot of that stuff. Don't do it like that. Cut off a lot of that stuff, right? So, but we rotate the same side, the strong side here, and, you know, that just runs into our teammate. We're going against the grain, really, in this moment. I don't know where you're going. Like, yeah, I just turn around and get some little boost pads, like, because you need boost. Like, you need boost right now, and you're just driving backwards and not getting any. So that's super funny, but yeah, good challenge. You're safe there. Yep, get that boost. Good. This is a good example of knowing the timing of this play. Like, we don't have time to rotate back post, right? We don't. And that's going to happen a lot. So you just get parallel with the goal line and you kind of take your L and just say, I'm going to save it facing this way. This is the optimal position for right now. And you get a nice touch. Take control of it. Get a good flick. Still a boost. Oh, good 50 from blue side there. So this would be one of the times maybe I would say we don't need to rotate back post. So like, this is timing again. Realistically, we're technically supposed to be like here. If we think about like the optimal position of this play, we should be like there. So let's not rotate back post as much. Let's try to get to this spot quicker. That's purely because of the timing of this play. Just because this play is going fast, we need to get to that spot a little quicker. You do a fine job of getting there. It just sometimes that play could be even faster, and that's when we want to cut it off more. So we're doing an okay job. We're getting touches, but they're immediately challenging us. All right, a lot of awkwardness. Excuse me. Playing deep. Here we go, guys. Opportunity to touch this ball. You know, it could have been a better touch. We could have had a play there. Maybe like a bounce dribble or something. Good. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got lucky you didn't get scored on. You got very lucky you didn't get scored on here. So our friend gets dunked. We play it to the side. We need to find a way, you know, to... If we know we're going to be driving into this ball fast, like, we got to find a way to hit this lower. We got to hit this ball lower, hit this ramp and roll it up. What we don't want, as everything's being awkward and people are trying to rotate back, to blast us off the wall and hit to the middle and give a free shot. Is basically what we did. We got to make sure we're the next ones to touch this ball. And blasting it off the wall is just not the ideal. That's not ideal. The SSL himself, I am far from it, honestly. I'm so far from SSL. Good save. Good save. Let's rotate back around our teammates. Yep. Good. Just chill. Don't give up the easy goal. Now the ball's on our side. Let's go into this long overtime. Nice. So now we have another 5 minutes of gameplay. So this is basically 2 games in 1, which is okay. Like the aggressiveness. You put the ball to a pretty safe spot, and you were very fast. Challenge it again. Should be very dangerous with your teammate. He rolls it though. Not ideal. Good try. I mean, that's a, you know, I like the aggressiveness. I like the shot. Excuse me. Gosh, I need to stop yawning. But I like the shot placement. I like the shot choice. Good. Just chilling for a little bit. Protecting our net. I'd like to see you more parallel. Being parallel with the goal line. Because it's going to make it easier to go for this touch and this touch. I don't necessarily like this one as much. Because if they roll it around the front or off the front here, it's a little harder to go for. Especially if this guy's really fast. We in general want to try to cut it off from the wall if we can. Also, if you're on the goal line here, and the ball's kind of like in limbo here, what you can do is this little cheat code, get this little boost pad, go back. Get this little boost pad again, go back. You know? So that way you're not just 12 boosts and you have to just accept your fate. Your fate. Good challenge though regardless, that's very nice. Not for a little bit. Maybe Friday, maybe, but we'll see. Alright. So we're chilling, we're trying to shadow defend, waiting for the ball to come out. Good cutoff. Oh, we're going for the ceiling shot. I actually love the ceiling shot attempt there. You know, but Gum's doing a great job. There's nothing there right now. Nothing obvious. So we're just going to vibe. You know, eventually we need to let Gum go, but it's fine, it works out. Took it away from Gum. We're just getting a little too, like, you know, ball chasey here. Like, no, actually, yes, go for that. I'd rather you go for that. Especially in overtime. That's a good ball to go for. Ah. So, you know, we have our opponent here backwards. So, in this particular play, since our teammate is backwards, like, this isn't a very good shadow defending position either. We want to make sure we attack fast. So the fastest way to attack this is actually a bounce dribble. Take a touch, somehow push this ball to the middle, and maybe like hook shot it. Or take a power shot onto this net. Because this is going to be a really awkward save. What we don't want to do necessarily is if we try to put this ball on top of our car, we actually slow the play down. It actually takes time for that car to settle, the ball to settle on top of our car for us to flick it. And in that time that we try to do that, in that time, he has plenty of time to turn around and challenge us. Whereas, imagine how much more threatening, you know, you come around this, and you attack the ball on this side, bounce it to the middle, and you're coming around and you're about to blast that on net, right? Blast that on net before he ever has a chance to turn around, or as he's turning around you blast it on net and then he just can't get there in time, right? So you try to settle it on top of your car, get dunked. Could have been a nice opportunity there for you. Good soft touch. Rotate out, very very normal. Very normal, chill. Yeah, just wait. You don't necessarily want to challenge into your opponent's corner, so this is good that you're being patient. And then, yeah, I mean, making a play eventually here, beautiful. That's good first man stuff. Eventually, you got to make a play, so you did it. Did kind of leave your teammate in a 2v1, but he has a good 50. Now we rotate back post, we're vibing. Gotta find a way to break past their 50s. Their 50s are so solid right now. Like another 50, that's super solid. Gum has to waste a lot of resources just to get this ball to the side. So now Gum's going for an air dribble or a flip reset. I would give him space and let him do it. So you back off, which is good. Kind of have to take the L on that touch. Oh, be careful. That's very, very dangerous. Obviously, we don't want to hit this to the middle, right? We just got lost in the wall a little bit. Play it to the middle. That's just unfortunate. I think Gum has a nice touch where it actually doesn't go crossbar down. Or... excuse me. It doesn't go crossbar down or it doesn't go over. It's going to be a really bad YouTube video if I keep yawning. He said he was failing that air dribble, that where I believe. Okay. And that's fair, but like still maybe it's not the best to go for either way, because then you're double committing super aggressively together. So. Alright. Good 50. We're gonna try to get the block. It works out, but our teammate's all the way back. Do we get this ball out high? No, it's just soft touch. I mean, there's nothing there. Just killing time at that point. Oof, we gotta hit that boost. It's okay to go out of ball cam for a second just to get lined up with boosts, but then we want to go back into it. Good touch. Or good touch. Alright, and we're treating. So I like the positioning so far in the midfield. We're chilling. Went for our ceiling shot. It's alright. It looks like it worked out for the most part. It didn't really accomplish anything, but I also don't think our teammate was ready for it. So, good stall touch there. Move around to the side. You can be aggressive here. Trying to force some things. But right now we're playing solid. We're kind of going back and forth with the other team. They take a touch, I take a touch. You know, we haven't done it. No one's had a chance to break through yet. Nice. I think that must have been the one where you communicated. Because, I mean, this is much better, I think. You could see him actually pointing his nose down and diving out of it. I mean, I think he still tried to go for it, but it worked out because you blasted off the back wall. And then he needs to come in someday and take the shot. Yeah, your teammate needs to be going for the shot. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, someone needs to talk that out. Someone needs to be blasting that ball off the back wall. Or blasting that ball on net. That was a really free shot. That was our opportunity, actually, to score and win. Alright, nice touch by them. Good save. Good touch, stalled a lot of time, and then we're in net. So beautiful. Alright. Dribble. The dribbles are just so slow. Like going on top of the car, it's so much more effective if you just did a bounce dribble somehow. Pinch. Good solid touch upfield. Trying to demo, which probably isn't the best time. But it worked out. We're able to get back. Yeah, just possession is just moving back and forth so crazy. Gotta find a way to keep that possession more. Good play off that. That was very dangerous, realistically. Very, very dangerous. Alright. Good touch. Good shot. They discombobulated a bit. And that's where the flick comes in handy. Nice. Beautiful. Great flick. I mean, you didn't take very long to set this one up, and that's why I kind of had the success versus before. I think a catch and flick is much more appropriate in this scenario. If you try to bounce dribble this, it would just go to the ceiling. You know what I mean? The ball is coming down with too much momentum. A catch and a flick is definitely the better play in this scenario. Overall, though, I mean, there's a lot of good things. I think you guys are rotationally are really good. There are some small things that I think I mentioned. What it comes down to, realistically, for like the next step, is just getting that control of the ball to just be that next level. I feel like there's a lot of times where the possession just went flip-flopped back and forth with the same, like, I clear it. Well, no, I put it back onto your corner. Oh, well, now I clear it. Okay, well, now I, try to go and get a 50 with you, and it goes to your corner. And they're like, okay, well, I clear it. And there's just, like, that back and forth where eventually at some point we need to be able to take control of the ball more. And maintain that possession, maintain that pressure better. She said you get about to mid C2 and then fall to Diamond 3 in the next season a lot. Okay, that makes sense. And I think that's just because there isn't that possession and pressure that we'd like to see. Like in Champ 3, people are constantly dribbling it, air dribbling it, doing something to have possession longer. Or they're putting the ball in very threatening positions, like off the back wall really hard. Rolling a ball midfield to a teammate. Blast, just peppering the net. Just hitting the net with the ball really, really hard. That's kind of the idea that we want to go for. Put the ball in more awkward positions and keeping possession of it more. I think that's what you guys really will need more of to help you get to the next step. Obviously, consistency and all the other mechanical stuff that we're already training is huge and something you should be doing as well. But kind of the things I saw in this replay. But thank you for sending it in, White. I really appreciate it.